Stop wasting your time looking for apps that are going to pay you in free Bitcoin, because I have put together a list of the most profitable ones. Hello Goodzyme, and in today's video I'm going to share a new legit way that you can earn $283 in free Bitcoin in 20,121. And in order to diversify our income streams, we are going over the top 10 highest paying GS that I have ever been able to find on the internet. I am also going to share some bonuses that are going to maximize your profit, so that is why I need you guys to be 100% focused. And for those of you who might still be wondering, everything we are covering today is 100% free and beginner friendly, and that means you don't need to invest a single penny, because I know how frustrating and complicated it is to start out if you don't have any previous experience and you don't really have a particular skill. I have been there personally, and that is why I'm trying to provide you with high quality content that you can take advantage of as a beginner. So having that in mind, if that sounds like something that you would like to try, then don't forget to drop us. We can jump right into it. We are now moving on to number 10 on our list today in this video, and make this is one of my personal favorites. This is the Crypt browser website where you can actually connect in order to get the Crypto tab browser on your device. And no matter if you're using a Windows device or an Android smartphone or even an iOS device, you are still able to get this browser and start using it in order to generate Bitcoin. And the way this works is that while you're surfing the web normally without having to do anything out of the ordinary, this browser is going to mine Bitcoin for you automatically on complete autopilot, so you won't even be bothered. You will not feel much of a difference in terms of the overall performance of your device, and that means that you can go about your day normally, while this important tool that we are going to use is going to generate money for you passively. And as you know, passive income is hands down the best type of income, because you don't have to be actively involved in the process, do any research, go through all of the learning process and all of that stuff, and they have actually summarized this whole thing pretty well. You basically are earning money while you are surfing the web. Now they also go over the features of the browser. You can read through all of that information if you're interested in it, but for now we are only going to focus on the things that are going to generate profits for us. Now, a thing that I do want to mention is the fact that you can still use the same Google Chrome extensions, so you can still go about your day normally. You don't have to make any compromises, and if you want to get it at this point, all that's left for you to do is basically click the download button if you're using your personal computer right now, or simply download the app on your smartphone, because you can also use it on your mobile device. And as you know, in order to maximize your profits, you can actually use it on multiple devices. They have no rule against that, and you can actually do it in order to make sure you are not leaving money on the table. And just by typing in crypto browser reviews on the web, as you can see, this result pops up first, and this is one of the reviews from Trustpilot.com, and this user has written the following text: "So as a Bitcoin miner, Crypto tab browser is the only one program in the world that gave me true and real Bitcoin in my wallet." Because as you know by now, there are a lot of websites out there that aren't really going to pay you any money, and they are just wasting your time. But I don't want you to waste any of it, because I know how valuable that is. And as a matter of fact, in order to be 100% transparent with your users, these guys actually took the time to create a payments journal, and if you check it out, you can actually see the latest withdrawals. Now, another thing that we can do is basically click on any address in this list, and that is going to send us straight to blockchain.com in order to illustrate that the payment has been made. Now let's click at one at random. This one, for instance, I'm going to click on that, and in a matter of seconds, it is going to send me to blockchain.com, and you can repeat that experiment on your own in order to see whether or not this is worth your time. But from my personal experience, I can tell you that it has done quite well for me. Moving on to app number 9 on our list. This one is a mobile game, and you can connect to Google Play in order to get it on your Android device. But for the iOS users who are watching this video, don't worry, because you've also got an equivalent on the App Store, and you can find it by just typing in Bitcoin Blast, and it is basically the same experience, the same game, and it has the same rewards. And as you can spot right away, this one is rated at 4.7 stars out of 5, which is a solid rating, and it's also got 4.5 on the Google Play, so that is quite something for an app that pays you in free Bitcoin for just playing a game. And to be honest, I have personally played the game, and it is quite enjoyable, so you can definitely relax and lay back while playing this game on your spare time in order to get some extra cash. Now, as you can imagine, this one is not going to make you rich, but you can actually make some solid profits. And if you have the time, you can also look through all of these comments, and as you can see, these are quite friendly. People are very content about the app. and they actually get the rewards. And having that in mind, all that's left for you to do is basically give this one to try and see how well it performs for you. Number 8 on our list is called Alien Run, and you can find it very easily by going over to Google Play. Now it has almost 8,000 reviews, so that means that people have been trying it out and they are quite satisfied with it, because as you can see, it is rated at 4.2 out of 5. But if you do take the time to read the reviews, you will see that not everybody is 100% content, because some people are earning more than others, and that is quite understandable. Now, depending on how much time you have on your hand, you will earn a certain amount of money. You will not become a millionaire doing this, but you can definitely get some extra cash. And guys, you don't have to play this for the rest of your life. You can just play these games in your spare time and get some extra Bitcoin and keep it in your wallet. And if the price of Bitcoin goes even higher, you are going to make some additional profits. You can also save your profits. You don't have to spend them, and you can even reinvest the profits in something else that is more profitable, such as a serious side hustle. Now they also have an iOS version, and you can find it on the App Store by typing in Bitcoin Alien Run. But the most important thing here is that you actually try it out on your own and see how well it performs. And if you do so, come back to the video and leave your feedback in the comment section telling me how much money you were able to generate in the first few weeks. I really want to hear your feedback, because that helps me improve my content and lets me see whether or not you are profitable with all of the methods that we are covering on the channel. Moving on to the next one on our list, and this one reminds me of an old app that I used to play for free. This one is called Bitcoin Solitaire and is going to reward you in free Bitcoin. Now, in terms of the gamble, this is actually the classic solitary that I'm sure you also played at some point. And you can actually earn Blink points, and you can convert them later on into currency or cryptocurrency, whatever you prefer. As you can see, you can redeem Bitcoin rewards, and they are going to send your rewards straight into your Coinbase wallet. Now, I'm sure that most of you already have an account there, and you do have a Bitcoin wallet. And just like the other ones, this is also very highly rated. As you can see, 4.7 out of 5. You will actually find very few apps that are rated so well on the Play Store, and that is because this game reminds people of the old Solitaire game that they used to play on their desktop. And this one will also generate prizes. Now, unfortunately, I have not been able to find a similar app on App Store. This is the only one that resembles it in a way, but it only has 11 ratings. I have not personally tried it, so you may want to give it a try and see whether or not it works for you. But do not worry, because I've got a lot of alternatives that you can take advantage of on an iOS device. Up next, we have Free Bitcoin Cash, and this is also an app that you can get on your Android device. It has been rated by over 27,000 users, so this one is more popular than the previous ones, and it's actually a really easy game to play, really enjoyable experience, really, and you can give it a try in order to get some extra cash. And as this user has described it really accurately here, this is a rewards type app that is transparent, straightforward, and fulfills exactly what it promises to fulfill. Unfortunately, there isn't an equivalent app on the iOS devices, but don't worry, because the next one is going to be available for both iOS and Android users. Number 4 is called Free Litecoin, and unfortunately this one will not reward you in Bitcoin, but this is still a cryptocurrency that is highly popular right now, and more people are becoming interested about it. So this might be a good time to start earning free Litecoin by playing a very simple and enjoyable game and keeping those earnings in your wallet and waiting for this cryptocurrency to grow in price. As you can see, it is currently $130, and it used to be around $40 this summer, so this has a huge potential to go even higher in the long run. Up next, we have Bitcoin Blocks, and this one is very similar to Bitcoin Blast. As you can see, it has been developed by the same team. These guys are called Blink, and they have quite a few different apps that will reward you in free Bitcoin for spending some of your spare time playing these games. Great reviews as well, so I highly suggest you give this one a try and see whether or not this is appropriate for you and you are willing to spend your time playing it, because if you don't enjoy it, there's really no point in playing it. Moving on to number 3 with Gotcoin.com, which is a website that you can connect to, and it is also a mobile app that you can get on your mobile device in order to start earning free Bitcoin by completing some very simple offers. Now, the process will also be really straightforward. You basically have to sign up, create an account by entering in your credentials, and then you will be able to complete offers, tasks, do surveys, watch videos, and a lot of other stuff. And I suggest you give this one a try and see how much money you can generate, because they have paid their their users over $701,000 so far. Up next, we are moving on to number 2. This one is called StoreMax.io, and you need to connect to their website in order to grab the mobile app. Now, you can also use it on an iOS device, as I promise. You can also get it on Google Play, and you can also use it as a Chrome extension. Whichever option suits you best, you can choose that. And the very distinctive feature that this one has got is the fact that they will give you cashbacks whenever you shop online, and basically whenever you make a purchase at one of their partner stores such as Nike, eBay, and so on, they are going to give you a percentage of your money back in Bitcoin. And last but definitely not least, I also want you guys to connect to Coinbase.com and set up your Bitcoin wallet if you haven't already done so. And while you are doing that, you can also get a bonus of $40 by learning about all of these new cryptocurrencies. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.